Hello friends and welcome back to Rise with Raman. If you have been looking into buying a pre-construction condo or have already bought one, you might have heard about assignment sales. Assignment sales are a big part of buying and selling pre-construction condos. So today we are going to talk all about assignment sales to make sure you are informed when making a real estate transaction. Before we start, make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel so that you are the first one to know when we post a new video. So let's start with what an assignment is. An assignment is when a seller sells their interest in a property before they take the possession. In other words, they sell the contract they have with the builder to a new purchaser. When a seller assigns a property, they aren't actually selling the property because they don't own it yet. They are selling their promise to purchase it, along with the rights and obligations of their agreement of purchase and sale contract. The buyer of an assignment is essentially stepping into the shoes of the original purchaser. The original purchaser is considered to be the assignor and the new buyer is the assignee. So the assignee is the one who will complete the final sales with the builder now. It's possible to assign any type of property, pre-construction or resale, provided there aren't restrictions against assignment in the original contract. An assignment allows a buyer of any kind of home to sell their interest in that property before they take possession of it. Now, you may be asking, why would someone want to assign a pre-construction? Often with pre-construction sales, there's a long time lag between when the original contract is entered into, when the buyers can move in, which is the interim occupancy period, and the final closing. It's not uncommon for a buyer's circumstances to change during that time. What worked for a buyer's lifestyle 4 years ago doesn't always work come closing time. Now, another common reason why people want to assign a contract is financial. Sometimes the original purchaser doesn't have the funds or can get the financing to complete the sale, and it's cheaper to assign the contract to a new purchaser than it is to go back on the sale. Lastly, assignment sales are also common with speculative investors who buy pre-construction properties with no intention of closing on them. In these cases, the investors are banking on quick price appreciation and are eager to lock in a profit now versus waiting for the original closing date. Before we continue the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Now let's talk about what can be negotiated in an assignment sale. Because the assignee is taking over the original purchaser's contract, they cannot renegotiate the price or terms of the contract with the builder. They are simply taking over the contract as it is already existing and as you negotiated it. In most cases, the assignee will mirror the deposit that you made to the builder. So if you made a 20% deposit, you can expect the new purchaser to do the same. Most sellers of assignment are looking to make a profit, and part of assignment sale negotiation is agreement on the price. Your realtor can guide you on the price, which will determine your profit or loss maybe. Remember that huge legal document you signed when you made an offer to buy a pre-construction condo. It's time to take it out and actually read it. When you buy a pre-construction, your agreement of purchase and sales determine your right to assign the contract. Some builders don't allow assignment, but most do allow assignments with a fee attached, which is ranging between $750 to $7,000, or it may be more depending upon the builder. There may be additional requirements as well, the most common being that the builder has to approve the assignment. Now let's move on to marketing restrictions. Most pre-construction agreement of purchase and sale from Toronto builders do not allow the marketing of an assignment. So while the builder may give you the right to assign your contract, they restrict you from posting it on MLS or advertising it online. This makes selling an assignment very difficult. If people don't know it's available for sale, how can they buy it? So that restricts the potential buyers. While it may be tempting to disregard the no marketing rule, you must be very careful. Buyers guilty of marketing an assignment against the rule can be considered to have breached the agreement, and the builder can cancel your contract and keep your deposit. I don't recommend advertising an assignment for sale if it is against the rule in your contract. So, how can you find a buyer? There are realtors who specialize in assignment sales and have a database of potential buyers and investors looking for assignments. If you want to be connected with an agent who knows the ins and outs of assignment sales, make sure to get in touch with Team SaveMax. So, what are the tax implications of real estate assignment? Before we start, make sure to always get tax advice from a certified accountant and not from the internet. But in general, any profit made from an assignment is taxable and losses can be written off. The new buyer or assignee will be responsible for paying the land transfer taxes and any HST that might be due. Now that we have discussed everything leading up to the closing of an assignment sale, let's talk about how closing actually works. With assignment sales, there are essentially two closings: the closing between the assigner and the assignee, and the closing between the assignee and the builder. With the first closing, the original purchaser receives their deposit and any profit from the assignee. On the second closing, the assignee pays the remaining amount to the builder and pays land transfer taxes. Title of the property transfers from the builder to the assignee at this point. There's also something known as the interim occupancy period. Interim occupancy occurs when the unit is ready to be occupied but not ready to be registered with the city as a condo corporation. Interim occupancy might take few months. During the interim occupancy period, the buyer occupies the unit and pays the builder an amount roughly equal to what their mortgage payment plus condo fees and taxes would be. The timing of the assignment will dictate who completes the interim occupancy. Before we end the video, let's go over the benefits of assignment sales. You get your deposit back and lock in your profits sooner. Avoid paying land transfer taxes and maximize your return if prices are declining and you expect them to continue to decline. And of course, I have to do this one more time before we end the video. If you want to be connected with an agent who knows the ins and outs of assignment sales, make sure to get in touch with Team SaveMax through the link in the description. I hope this helped you learn more about assignment sales. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and like and subscribe for more. Thank you very much.